Hello everyone, I'm in Chicago. I look not great. Pretty much all of my lash extensions fell out, or honestly, I like cried a lot last week for no particular important reason and was like rubbing my eyes a lot, and I think I don't know, a lot of them came out and I didn't really feel like prioritizing getting them filled just to come to Chicago. So I feel a little strange with like shorty lashes, but what are you gonna do? Also, my hair is like, when's the last time I got it done? I got a blowout on Friday or Saturday of last week. Today's Thursday, or no, today's Friday. So normally I would get a blowout today, but Alex is like touching up my highlights and gonna give me a blowout on Wednesday. And then I might need to get like another blowout for New Year's Eve on Sunday. So I'm just kind of like, I do not need to spend $70 for someone else to like do something to my hair when I'm literally doing nothing. I have no plans while I'm in Chicago. I am doing nothing. This vlog may not be that exciting, but I like to vlog. It gives me something to do. So I got in last night. Today's Friday. I don't know if I said that. I got in last night, literally just came home, had dinner and went to bed. My dad had like picked me up chili from this like barbecue place that he likes. I don't know. Slept in a lot this morning. Went straight to the salon and got my nails done. I'm so sorry to everyone. I feel like I just disappoint you guys because I keep getting the same nails over and over again. I even told Carrie that I had wanted to get hot pink chrome, like this color but chrome for Christmas. And I got her all excited. She's like, that's gonna be so cute, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, realizing that means I'd have to have it for New Year's Eve as well. And my New Year's Eve outfit is a little up in the air still at the moment. So I was like, ugh, I just can't commit. I can't commit to the hot pink nails when I don't know my next several outfits that I will be wearing. Sorry. And I just, something about the like neutral chrome, I can't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, there's some things about me that I think are just like, I'm too set in my ways. And when I find something I love, I stick with it. Like would I be? We did 2 coats of bubble bath this time and I'm super pleased because it's like a bit more pink and like ballerina. Hopefully it'll go with whatever I end up wearing on New Year's Eve. I don't know if you can tell that it's raining, but I also just went to pick up Jimmy John's because I'm starving. I also got a pedicure and that nail appointment just took so long. They gave me a cute little Christmas gift. I love them. They like remember me every time I come home. I go to Fashion Nail in Schiller Park. I will leave it linked down below. The reason that I come all the way here is because I used to figure skate in Franklin Park, which is like literally around the corner basically, like 5 minutes away. One of my best friends from skating, Danielle, her and her sister go here, and her sister is Alex that does my hair. Even though I don't live close, I make the drive to, I mean, it's not that far. I feel like in Chicago, or in the Chicagoland area, why am I moving? Everything is like a 15 to 20 minute drive. It's really not bad. At most 40 minutes. And I just don't care. I don't mind. I like to be in the car and listen to music and have my little snacks. But I got Jimmy John's because I need to eat. I haven't had breakfast. It's 2 o'clock. My stomach was like growling when I was in that appointment. And I need to go to Target now to get something for my dad. He asked me to pick up for him. And then I pretty much just need to like go home and chill for a minute, get ready, and then we're going to the Blackhawks game tonight. And we're gonna go to this like bar kind of place in the West Loop called PB&J that my dad and I like, and we're gonna have some food beforehand. I don't know if I'm gonna drink tonight. I think if anything I might have like a beer at the game, but I'm like a little sick of drinking. I've been to so many holiday parties in the past couple of weeks, as I think you've seen, and also like a concert. Like I feel like I was drinking almost every night, like every other day, and it was just a lot, and I don't really need that. And yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, that's all I have for now. This is what I got for my dad. They're these like marbled and stone candlesticks that you can put tapered candlesticks in. I got them from Anthropologie. The bag is obviously from Paper Source. My dad wrapped this present for me. So clearly you can see where I get my desire to wrap from. And he did this one too, which looks pretty nice. My dad has this box in our like foyer that has tapered candlesticks in it. So he has some things like this that I think were left over from like my mom that he still uses, but I really think he should have some that are more suited to his personal style. Hopefully he likes those. Oh my god, you guys, I don't know if you can see that, but I was just dermaplaning my face and like trying to clean up my eyebrows and I cut myself. You have to be so careful with these. Also, I have like really sensitive skin. This is not the first time it's happened, and it's always right around my nose. That's always the place that I cut. Can you see that? Oh nar. Oh nar. I'm just doing a slick back ponytail and I'm gonna do like very minimal makeup there in the sun. My skin is looking pretty good except for these horrific pimples right there, but I'm about to get my period. I can feel it. I know this is usually where I get hormonal acne, so I'm kind of okay with it because if it's happening now, that means it'll be gone by New Year's Eve, which is like way more important to me than Christmas Eve. By the way, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve. By the time you're watching this, it will probably be New Year's Eve. But anyway, I'm just gonna do some like very light makeup and I put my hair into a slick back pony. There's my keyboard. I'm wearing this like Norma Kamali strapless dress that I wear a lot and my Hanukkah present from Jessica. So cute. Morning, guys. It's Christmas. I feel like I look a little crazy. Can you see the back of my head? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I got myself this new clip from MEJ for no particular occasion, not for Christmas. I just wanted it, so I bought it. It definitely does fit all of my hair, but sometimes I feel like I have to pin the sides. Like, it's already like almost noon, I want to say. It's 11:30 on Christmas Day. It's Monday. I went to go pick up a newspaper for my dad, and then I went to get coffee for us. We both slept in. Now we're gonna have our coffee and open presents, and then I'm gonna lay in my bed the rest of the day and have snacks. Hi guys, so I decided to add a little section at the end of the vlog because I realized it was so short. I guess I really didn't end up filming a lot, and I thought about scrapping the vlog altogether, but I really wanted, even just for my own memories and posterity, the clips of like going to the Drake and the hockey game and stuff. So I decided the way to save the video was to film a quick little what I got for Christmas. Obviously, I'm back in New York. It's also, I don't know if you can see, I have my New Year's decorations still up, and I don't want to take them down because they look so cute, but it's definitely January 6th. We're already in the new year. So I've had these things for a little bit now, but maybe that's better because I can share with you some thoughts about the things that I got. I love watching what I got for Christmas videos. I love getting ideas from other people about gifts that I can give for birthdays or for Christmases in the future. And honestly, it's just, you know, another excuse for me to share with you guys things that I love, because everything that I got for Christmas this year, my dad got straight off of my wish list. And these are things that I've been wanting for a really long time and just didn't get around to buying myself. So let's just get into it. Obviously, I'm quite casual. I went out last night. I'm a little tired. I'm going out again in a few hours, and it's snowing, and I've just been having a cozy day at home. No makeup, just wearing a sweater from For Love and Lemons that I've had for a really long time, and sweatpants. I'm really not even wearing any jewelry, but oh well. Anyway, who cares? Please excuse me, I'm clearly a little tired, but As I said, everything that I got for Christmas, except for one item my dad just got on his own, but everything else was like something that I specifically asked for. So the first thing that he got me were these oven mitts from CB2. I've never owned oven mitts. To be honest, I don't cook very often, and I don't think that that's like a cute thing to say, like, oh, I never cook. When I say that, I feel embarrassed. I have had resolutions in the past that this would be the year I would learn to cook. And obviously, like, I saw this TikTok the other day where some girl was like, if you know how to read, you know how to cook. It's not that. Obviously, I guess I can follow a recipe, but I don't feel confident when I'm cooking because it's not something I have a lot of practice doing. And I think there's certain things that I know how to make that I've definitely tried, and there's been a lot of trial and error with, and now I feel more confident making like certain pasta dishes or stir fries. But especially when it comes to cooking meat, that's something that makes me unnecessarily anxious. Like, I know I've probably built it in my head to be more difficult and complicated than it is. I just worry a lot about making myself sick, about making someone else sick. Anyway, all that to say, I don't cook a lot. I would like to cook more. I certainly have the free time to look up recipes and try things. Hopefully this year in 2024, I can become more confident with my cooking. That's what I think most people mean when they say that they want to learn how to cook. They want to learn how to cook confidently and feel good about what they're making and feel like it wasn't a waste of time or food. But anyway, I have had these particular oven mitts on my wish list for quite a while. They're from CB2 and they're velvet. I've only used them twice. Literally today I just made latkes. I think they look okay, but I am curious to see how the velvet holds up over time. Clearly I chose like the aesthetic of the oven mitt over the utility. I figure because I don't cook a whole lot, it would be okay to have some like cuter ones, and we'll see how I fare with them. And if it's an issue, then obviously I can just get something different, but they look really nice. They're a deep gray velvet. They were really inexpensive, and I think they were on sale for like $18 or something. And my dad liked them so much that he also got a pair for himself for our house in Chicago. So I recommend these. I think they're very cute, and they match with like all the stuff in my kitchen because I have the Our Place like cookware and bakeware set in the deep charcoal color. So I like to have things that match, obviously. The next thing that I got was just something small and silly, but I really wanted. Wildflower came out with a case that has figure skates on it. And if you guys are new here, I was a competitive figure skater for 15 years of my life. I would say, I mean, I did compete beyond that. I just say 15 years because I started when I was 3 and I competed incredibly seriously, like multiple times a year. I trained 5 days a week. I was in like 4 ice shows a year. It was my whole life until I was 18 and moved to New York. I did continue to skate a little bit when I was in college, and I did compete a couple times when I was in college, but it wasn't the same. So anyway, whatever. I figure skated for over half of my life at this point, and I was so excited when I saw that they did this case, especially because it's a really beautiful light blue color. It has snowflakes on it, and the figure skates have like little hearts on them. So this is like my winter phone case. I feel like a Wildflower case is just a really good gift for anyone. Everybody has a phone, and they don't just have iPhone. They have like Samsung cases or whatever. There's so many different styles to choose from. I feel like you can find something that suits pretty much any style. If you guys follow me on Instagram or whatever, you know that I change my case to like match my outfit. It's a part of my accessory selection when I'm going out, the same way that you would choose shoes or a bag. So I love having this little addition. I don't have any light blue cases for my current phones. So next, I have 2 coffee table books. One of them I did specifically ask for, and the other my dad just got on his own. So the one that he chose is from Rizzoli. And if you guys are looking to gift a coffee table book, if you're looking to shop for one for yourself, I always recommend Rizzoli and Taschen, and I don't think I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Asuline. Those are 3 publishers that you can look up. Rizzoli actually has a store in New York, like near Flatiron, and they have some amazing coffee table books, and I have plenty by them all throughout my apartment. So that's a little tidbit for you. Also, you can look for those brands on like the RealReal or obviously eBay or Poshmark. You could definitely save some money that way. So he got me this one that's called Good Dog, and I'm obsessed with this kind of dog. I think this dog is so stunning. It has these really lovely blue eyes. Obviously, if you watch the other other vlogs, you know that it's kind of been a thing that my dad and I have been talking about getting a new puppy for almost a year now, and we've been exploring different breeds. We do ultimately want to rescue and adopt, but I think we've both kind of realized that there's just a lot about other breeds that we don't know. My dad's been doing research on like different temperament and size and things like that. He got me this book, I think not to be like educational per se, but just because it's a really lovely collection of photographs of all these different breeds. Like, look at this one. It's called an Icelandic sheepdog. Like, he's so cute. And they just have like little blurbs, I think by the photographer. Some pages are literally just photographs. It's not meant to be like super educational. It's more so just like a lovely little book to have. Look at this golden retriever that has like a splotch on his face. He looks so cute. My dad obviously knows that I am a puppy girl. I love dogs. I think it's just a really lovely, beautiful collection of photographs of different breeds, and they all have like cute, funny little names too. I was even thinking that I might get some ideas for names from this book. So I have this to add to my coffee table book collection. I'm realizing I have so many coffee table books for someone that has a very small coffee table. But then the book that I did ask for was this one, Sofia Coppola's Archive. He got me the Barnes & Noble exclusive, which had a poster, and I can show you. I hung it right here on my wall. I'll like insert some clips or something so you guys can see. I absolutely adore Sofia Coppola. She's one of my favorite directors. Her films have just like such a special place in my heart, especially Marie Antoinette. And if you guys saw, I was Marie Antoinette for Halloween this year. And when I saw Sofia posting about this on her Instagram when she was kind of creating the book, and I guess like pulling things from her archive, I knew right away that it was something that I would want. Sorry, it's so heavy, but it has all of these really cool pictures, behind the scenes, little snippets of her writings and drawings when she was conceptualizing the films. This is from Lost in Translation with Scarlett Johansson, which is another one of my favorite films. Anyway, I knew if she was gonna put together a collection for a book that I would absolutely want it. Then I found out that the book was the most gorgeous light pink, and I was like, oh my god, this book was literally made for me. This was a little bit of a bitch to bring on the plane in my carry-on. It is heavy, but I'm so glad that I have it, and it's a perfect addition to my coffee table book collection. I could literally flip through this for hours and hours and hours. I would love to know. Leave a comment down below if you guys have seen any Sofia Coppola films, what your favorite is. This photo of Kirsten Dunst is so iconic, of her with the laptop. Anyway, I'm so happy about this, and I'm glad that he found it because a lot of bookstores have been sold out of this, and he found it at Barnes & Noble, and I didn't even know that they had like a limited edition poster that was included with it, so that was so cool. Then the next thing that I got was a new blender. This was like a very last minute addition to my Christmas list because my blender that I have, the NutriBullet, I have like a rose gold NutriBullet. My grandmother got that for me like 7 years ago. I think the motor inside or something like burned out. It simply does not work. She's dead. She's gone. It's over. And Carrie actually mentioned to me that she has the Beast blender and she's obsessed with it. She really loves it. I know Lauren Elizabeth has that blender. I tend to take a lot of recommendations from Lauren Elizabeth. It just looks so like aesthetic and sleek. And I always thought to myself, well, there's no point in getting it because I have a perfectly good blender. But once my blender went kaput, I decided this was going on my Christmas list. I honestly wasn't expecting to get it just because, you know, I already got like a bunch of other things, but my dad had it shipped to my apartment and it was waiting for me when I got back to New York. So obviously like I could not bring this on the plane. I've already had it stored in my kitchen cabinet, so I'll just show you the kind of setup I have, and I can insert like a photo of what it looks like, but I got it in the white color. This is like the base of it that I just keep on a shelf in my kitchen cabinet, and then I put all of the accessories in one of the bins from the Container Store that I use. So it has a lid that you can put on top, so that way you can just put it in the refrigerator. You can also put this on the top so that it's like a bottle, or you could put a straw in it, I guess. And then it has this part, so you could like carry it with you somewhere, I guess, if you wanted to. It's a really nice like white matte kind of texture, which I love, and I love this kind of like fluted look to the main compartment. It has a little instruction booklet and a thing to clean it, which I thought was really nice. I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited because I am a smoothie girl. I make smoothies all the time. I haven't been able to for a month or two now. Now I have the blender again. Very excited about that. And it comes in other colors if you're interested. So of course I'll leave it linked down below. There's one more thing that my dad had shipped to my apartment that he couldn't give me on Christmas. And he's so funny because he had me like open a package and then it was empty and there was just a printed out photo of this. But this is Axia. I hope I'm saying it right. It's an extra dry masticha, I think is how you pronounce it, masticha. This is the Greek liquor that I was telling you guys about in this other vlog when Jessica and I went to a Greek restaurant and we had really good shots and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it just so happened that I was telling that story to my dad when I'd gotten home that night. Like, I had this amazing shot of this like Greek liquor and blah, blah, blah. My dad knew exactly what I was talking about. And I guess masticha is only produced on one island in Greece. Like, you cannot get it anywhere else. It's my understanding that the only distillery, whatever you call it, that makes this in the US is in Miami. And he already knew about it, and him and my uncle had already gotten one for themselves. And so I said to my dad, wait, do you think you could get one for me? And he's like, yeah, if you really want it, sure. So he ordered it and it was shipped to my apartment and we had it in time for New Year's, but I was scared to try it because, you guys, this is so crazy. I learned after taking the shots that this is made from like the nectar of a pistachio tree, or the sap of a pistachio tree. I'm fucking allergic to pistachios. So I'm like bewildered that I was able to drink it and I didn't have a reaction. And maybe something happens in the process that like removes the allergen that would affect me. But I was scared to try it on New Year's Eve because I was like, God forbid I go out on New Year's Eve with like swollen eyes. So I myself haven't tried it. I made Jackie try it. But apparently there's also some really good recipes on this brand's website for how to use the liquor. It's cleaner than vodka and gin apparently, so it's like a good alternative for like a Negroni or something like that. So I'll let you know how I get on with this in the next couple of months. But I also think the bottle is really beautiful. It has this like copper detailing. Yeah, it's just cool to have something. Oh, Axia is a refreshing masticha spirit distilled in Greece from the resin of the enchantingly gnarled mastic tree, which apparently makes pistachios. Like, what the hell? Cultivated in groves on the Snake Island of Chios, these trees are milked of their resin, which dries, hanging like crystal teardrops before being harvested. Okay, poet. A spirit with beguiling rose aromas, crisp flavor notes of cypress and bergamot. Axia is a unique mix of centuries-old tradition and provocative new ideas. The taste of contemporary Greece. Okay, slay. Fun. So now I have this on my bar cart. The other thing that my dad got me, I guess related to my Greek heritage, is I asked him for a new mati. If you guys don't know, mati is an evil eye. In Greek and Turkish culture, you wear an evil eye to like basically keep the haters away. No, to keep like bad energy away from you. It's sort of a superstitious thing. I am a bit superstitious, so I used to wear a mati necklace pretty consistently for like, I would say most of my 20s. And then when it breaks, that's supposed to mean that you are protected from something bad happening, and then you have to get a new one, but you're not supposed to buy yourself the mati. It's supposed to be given to you by someone else. So like my college boyfriend had given one to me, then when that one broke, his mom gave one to me, and then when that one broke, my dad got me one, and then that one broke and I just never replaced it. You wear it every single day, like you don't take it off. And I think that's also why like it's understandable that it could break, because, you know, I was like wearing it in the shower and to SoulCycle and whatever. I decided that I wanted this time around a bracelet. So I told my dad I wanted a mati. I sent him the link to this one. He said, okay, that was fine. He ordered this from the M Jewelers, and I love the M Jewelers. That's also where my butterfly necklace is from that Jessica got me. And I have so many other pieces by them. I actually know the M Jewelers guys and they're really, really nice. So I was happy to also support them. I'm currently wearing it with my Louis Vuitton bracelet, like on the same wrist. I haven't been wearing it long enough to know if it's gonna like really bother me, if they're gonna get tangled or anything. I'm gonna see how I feel. I might end up switching the mati bracelet to my other wrist. I'm just not sure, but hopefully you guys will be seeing this on my wrist for a very long time and I'll be protected from the haters until it breaks. Okay, so I just have a couple more things. These were from my uncle who lives in Florida. Basically, I give my dad like a list of things that I want and he tells a couple of things to my uncle. So he got me these Vans. I have gone through probably 6 pairs of the platform slip-on Vans throughout the last 10 years. I wear them into the ground to the point where they're like disintegrating, and then I get rid of them and get a new pair. So it was time for a new pair. They were actually on sale on the Nordstrom website. I just checked the other day. So if they are, I recommend you snag a pair. They're just a great, obviously because they're slip-on, they're a really great lazy shoe. Like if I just need to run to CVS and I don't want to wear Uggs or something, especially in the summer, I wear these without socks. I know that might be controversial. That's also why I have to replace them so often probably. These and like Air Force Ones in my platform Converse and maybe my Adidas Sambas. I feel like those are my core staple sneakers that, like, yes, everybody has them, but they have them for a reason, and they're such good shoes and they're really versatile, and I will just continue to keep replacing them when they inevitably fall apart because I wear my shoes into the ground. He got me these and then a gift card to Sephora, and then my aunt got me a gift card to Paper Source, which was so nice. And she was like, I think you like this store, right? And I was like, yes. So that was great. And I actually got some of the New Year's decorations with the gift card. It was really nice. All right, and then the last thing that I wanted to share is something that I bought myself for Christmas, I guess you could say. But the reason I wanted to include it is because it's so incredible, you guys. I think everyone needs one. I don't think I've felt this way about a product in a really long time. That like if you have a couple $100s to spare, and if you're looking for a new bag, this is the bag you need, okay? I have had this bag on my list for a couple years. Cherie Madeline, who I love, had it in a satin, like a deep purpley satin color. And I just was, I don't know, so taken by it. And I kept thinking about it, and I almost bought it a lot of times, and I almost bought it so many times, and then I never did. But then this past like fall, I saw it in a similar color, but instead of a satin, it was more metallic. And I knew immediately, like, I cannot let this pass me by again. I need this bag. I mean, do we need anything? No. I wanted it, okay? But it's proven to be so incredibly useful. It goes with so much. It fits way more than you think it does. And I get an insane amount of compliments when I bring this out. The bag in question is the Simon Miller Lopsy bag. Such a cute name, right? It has this like really beautiful knotted handle, and the way that the bag opens and closes is with a magnetic closure. So everything is very secure inside. Trust me, I like fling it around when I'm dancing, nothing comes out, everything's fine. But what I love is that it's the perfect size to hold like this, and it looks super chic, but you can also put your hand through it if you know, need to be holding a drink and your phone and whatever else. It doesn't fit on your shoulder, but that's okay. I have plenty of shoulder bags. I like it more so because it can sort of look a bit like a clutch. I can also hold it like this, and I think I've just been needing more clutch bags within the past year or so. I have plenty of shoulder bags, and I've been thinking I need more clutches. And I really love, I have this blue one from By Far that you may have seen if you follow me on Instagram. I bring that out a lot, and that one's great. And I think I've realized that I love that metallic element because it adds a lot of interest to an all black outfit. I knew that this would serve a similar purpose as the By Far because it's like metallic. It's not like a neon obnoxious color. It's, I don't know if I would call this jewel toned exactly, but it's still, I think in my opinion, despite being metallic, like quite elegant because it's this like coated metallic-y material. It's easy to clean. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise that I didn't get the satin one, because I could only imagine that that might be a bit difficult to keep clean. But I brought this out so many times. I can insert some photos of like all the times that I've carried it so far. And the reason I ended up finally pulling the trigger on it is because during Black Friday, it was massively marked down on Simon Miller's website, and I applied a coupon code and it came out to like $115, which I'm like, sorry, for a, you know, contemporary designer handbag is a great price. And I just checked this morning, there's still so many of these bags in all different colors on various websites. I would definitely recommend, if you could see yourself carrying something like this, checking out Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, Simon Miller, Revolve. They all have like different colors. It seems like maybe certain colors are exclusive to certain retailers, but I love this purple one. I didn't otherwise own a purple bag. I felt like that was also a color that was maybe missing from my bag collection. Like I said, I brought it out so many times. It adds a really nice pop of color and nice interest, but I also think it's like fun and casual enough that you could wear it with like a t-shirt and jeans and heels. It kind of just depends on how you carry it and how you style yourself otherwise. This like slouchy lopsy shape is just so great. I love it. Structured bags don't matter so much to me when I'm going out because I don't carry that much out with me anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna lose anything in my bag. But just so I can show you, okay, really quickly, I'll show you what fits inside of it just so you can see, because I feel like it's a bit deceiving. I was very pleasantly surprised to realize how much could truly fit in there. Like my vlogging camera fits in here. I wouldn't probably put it in, but it does fit. I have the iPhone, oh God, what phone do I have? iPhone 14 Pro Max, okay? Again, I'm never putting my phone in my purse, but just to prove to you that it does fit in there. And then this is my little Louis Vuitton clay that has my keys and my credit cards in it. Here's a lip gloss and a lip liner and AirPods, let's say. And like, hello, it all fits in there. Let's say you even want to put in some sunglasses. Here are my Valentino sunglasses. Like if it's daytime, it all fits in there. Isn't it great? I'm a big fan. I'm so glad that I got it early, obviously, because once it was on sale, I was nervous that it would just completely sell out and then I would miss my opportunity to get a purple Lopsy bag yet again. So I'm glad I got it for that reason, but also having it for the holiday season and being able to use it for the holiday parties that I went to was great. And this is definitely something I keep grabbing for throughout the winter. The metallic is a really nice kind of special touch when it's snowing and dreary outside otherwise. Okay, well, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little what I got for Christmas part of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the short clips from the vlog. I know it wasn't much, but this now concludes the Christmas holiday content, finally. Subscribe if you're not already, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below whatever you want. Everything that I mentioned will be linked down below. Come find me on Instagram, I don't know, Twitter, Spotify, wherever else. I will see you in my next video. Bye, kisses.